a mighty good word, party folk. I am your mile high priest. I'm up here, up about a mile high. What's good, collective? This message is for all sign placements, regardless of your natal chart. I still recommend checking out the other sign placement readings that I did for the new moon in Taurus, as well as the collective readings, a recent one. It pours. I was thinking, I think that y'all should check out the Leo message. The Leo, possibly the Aquarius. Wanted to do a post new moon. Wow, y'all, I have an appointment, which is that ding. If I don't edit it, that's my phone telling me I have an appointment that's upcoming. We should just kind of kick into it, right? These are the best moments. Mars is just now hit its ingress into Taurus, so it is starting its transit through Taurus. That means it will square Pluto in a few days, so decisions, right? We also do have the moon moving into Virgo and Libra later today, and then Libra later this week. We will also have the Sun and Jupiter Cazimi following the Sun and Uranus Cazimi. So yesterday we did the collective reading. We were looking behind the veil, and now you should be crossing the veil or acknowledging that you can come through the veil. And while a lot of the sounds, I don't know why I said sounds, symbols, archetypes that may have been interpreted, maybe you've heard other interpretations of the time, but it is very flip, where it could seem like something is being taken away, but it's not. Or if something is taken away, it's for a reason, because the energetic density of that entity is no longer able to fit in your timeline, and there are gifts coming no matter what. I'm about to ding this. Oh, yes. So with that, magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals, this is your post first quarter moon in Leo, post a new moon in Taurus, post Uranus and Sun conjunction, Cazimi. Court, I am your mercurial effervescent, stellar informant, ninja warrior, Akashic librarian, funny looking jester with your divine messages for your spiritual exaltation, your multi-dimensional expansion, your human evolution through all spaces and times. These Venusian times, as I love to refer to it, all of them. I'm so grateful for our energetic exchange. Thank you so much, collective, for being here. I have the Herbal Astrology Oracle. Yesterday we had the Neptunian herb, Passion Flower, Surrender, right? Card number 43. Boosh. Oh yeah, still kind of noticing what needs to go. Y'all, thank you for all the new subscribers that have joined, especially this month, or as of recent. Anybody, thank y'all. Everyone who chats with me, everyone emailing me, even though it takes me a while. Sometimes I reply. I always say this. Sometimes I reply novels. Sometimes I forget that I have a life and I'm busy, and I'm like, wow. Thank you, Goddess Isis, Sun God, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Guides, the highest light. But thank you so much for sharing the videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for liking, or in general, just supporting the messages and supporting me and the channel. Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Guides, the highest light. I drank some hot tea and I'm hot. Chamomile, inner peace, beautiful. Now there's acceptance. Also, what I was saying earlier, it could, like, you could be seeing the flip side. You could have been very it has that misery loves company. Maybe you were under a spell misery, where you were surrounded by misery and you were in that company, and so you suppose that that was your vision of not wanting something, or diminishing a dream, or basically throwing something away, right? A dream that you had. Now, skull cap. This is Saturn and Pluto. This is a Plutonian, okay, Scorpionic. After the storm, stillness, okay. Or perhaps you see a shift in the storm where it was a storm and you are in the eye now, and you see that the storm is now clearing and the light is piercing through. This can be your peaceful moment. The sun and the moon will oppose in about a week. The moon will be in Sagittarius. So very fun, fantastic time with the sun will also be in Gemini, okay? So we're very close to exiting this Taurus season, and then it's sort of like the gates open. Make sure you have clear direction, a clear spotlight on the path, right? Inner peace, for your inner peace, for your rest. Get rest if you need to. This is also completing manifestation, right? Where do you need to shine light internally? Also bodily, pay attention to the movement you're feeling in the body as you connect new dots, right? As you connect new vision to your body. How will your body now move in this new style of you? I have the Sacred Symbols Oracle by Marcella Kroll. Thank you so much, Archangels, Angels, Spirits, the highest light, ancestors, helpful ancestors. I love this Oracle deck. Wow. Relief, okay. Stillness and inner peace. Relief after alchemy, after transmutation, after shadow work, after being shown shadow. Now meditate, more so rest, stillness, okay, for growth, for acceptance, so that you can move up the spiral, climb your ladder of success, move up the spiral of spiritual exaltation, cleanse the mind from fleeting emotions and thoughts, overwhelm, okay? Now clear, cleanse, protect yourself, protect your new bodily movements as you move in a new energy and a new field of energy. Wow, arrows in the castle. Don't hold. Why would you hold back? Why are you holding back? No longer. Why are you? I have here the Wall of Known. Archetypes. Wow, y'all, what's good? You've healed. Okay. This is what I was thinking. This has been a resounding message for the last few weeks. A lot of people in the last few weeks have been transmuting, working through a lot. The threshold, step by step, very spiritually exalted moment. Will you go back to the same ways? Will you alleviate and offer yourself some relief after you acknowledge that you must remove certain tendencies and behaviors, or acknowledge that you must work through tendencies and behaviors that block you? So in that case, which direction did you take? The womb and the heart, the sacred bowl. Wow. Yeah, you should want to give yourself some relief. You've earned it, right? You've cut away its growth. Okay, wow. Yes, so I was just saying, which direction did you go? And you know clearly the direction your soul, your heart wants to go, where you can create, where you can be creative, and where you can allow your passions to survive, right? Passions and creativity lie in that sacral, primal, instinctual, very, I mean, in the ugly sense, savage, in a alchemical sense, dirty, messy. You should be allowed to expose and experiment in those fields. That is part of alchemy. That's part of spirituality. It's part of psychology and human evolution. Hello, why are we here? So outside of the arrows, you know, how do you guide your passion? The chariot is very much like present, and it is ridden, driven, coerced, and directed by the Queen of Swords. Okay. But also Mercury, the sword. So it will take strength, and it will take primal courage to lead you through this initial messy, dirty, dark path that then opens and brightly becomes technicolor. Okay. The Wizard of Oz has been like prominent. And again, did Dorothy leave anywhere? No. Like, so it's like, it could be like that you want to self-sabotage everything that you've created energetically, and that you're seeing inklings, and it's dirty and it's messy, and a lot of your need for healing, like a lot of those tendencies could have been rushed up. Agapis here, the mother, the lover. This is all for self-love, for self-care, for the love of what you're going to do now, operating in self-love and self-care outside of tradition that blocks you, but alongside tradition that moves you, alongside new movement that evolves you, right? Mirroring only assets and aspects that push you outside of the box. No longer marrying that which is going to lead you to agape, divine love, divine union, sacred, primal, the flame within you, right? Your vision, now what moves you, not what keeps you static, not what keeps you bound. Okay, that will come later. You will make commitments later. Okay, where is the rush? Three of Pentacles. Okay, creator, destroyer, sustainer. Okay, the world, dreamer of Pentacles. This is more Marcella Kroll. No, this is the dreamers. Thank you, Goddess Isis. I got her on Mercury, Archangels. The Fool and the Moon. Not knowing, and also you're still, you could, because these messages come in and out, where some of you need to make decisions where you're fit, like, can step away from healing and can enjoy relief, and then move into joy or action towards what you want. Okay. These moons are powerful. You have the Fool here, the sun and the moon here with chamomile, inner peace. How can you take this leap of faith, knowing that even though it's a little scary because it's the unknown, and because it requires that you shed not only ego but also trauma that holds you and causes fear and mistrust in you and others, how can you still have faith to continue to move through it, keeping inner peace, knowing that the stillness is going to lead you to this, your transformation manifest in reality? It's like you're completely transformation. Your transformation is complete innately, internally, within, and now it unfolds without, right? Again, with divine timing versus chronological, kairos versus chronos. Look at the moon again. The moon doesn't want to leave. The moon wants to say, where did the shift occur? What do you need to shed as you continue to go towards what you want? Now, don't control what it is that you want. Only exert an effort, control to continue to move through the path, right? The challenge being continually reminding yourself or falling deep into thought bubbles and, oh, I heard this like now is the time to really discern the sword. Who are you listening to? The vision, okay, the mirror. Who's telling you how your life should be? It could be a lot of information and psychic information. Again, I keep getting messages like you are, I don't know if empath, I'm not going to use the word empath, but like psychics are like we conduct, we transmit, we conduct, we channel. So if you are also, even regardless of whether you consider yourself a psychic, but you watch channels like me or psychic mediums or psychics or healers, who's feeding you what information? What are their motives? Are you mirroring them? Are they mirroring aspects of themselves? Because I have the Three of Wands and the Page of Swords and the Chariot looking at me in reverse, where like they block your vision, and we have the vision, and we have the mirror, and we have the sword, and we have the box. Are you listening to folks that are not in their right of, wow, the Three of Wands, we just said that, and the Two of Swords, knowing where you need to go, but now the moon tells you, why aren't you going? The moon says, why aren't you going? I have here the Zodiac Tarot. These are so fun. I love it when I'm in a rush, but I tend to talk over the shuffling of the cards, which I know is not the best sound for most that are trying to listen to them. I appreciate everyone. The moon, Nine of Swords, Mars in Gemini. I believe that Mars will be retrograde in Gemini over the summer. It'll be fun and fantastic, so it's best now as these moons prepare you to shed away for your growth and to take that leap of faith so that you're on your path and you move beyond. Okay, as far as the basis, the Page of Pentacles appears again. It does appear sort of in reverse, so it gives me that yeah, like blocking your own intuitive capacity. We have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, blocking your own internal intuitive capacity. Okay, giving too much power away. You have power to lead yourself down this path courageously, intelligently. And now the moon asks, why aren't you doing that, right? I have your ethereal visions. Thank you so much. If this message resonates with you, please hit the like button and hit the thumbs up if you want to support the growth of the channel. I really appreciate. Thank you for all the comments and the emails. I know this week kind of, man, I don't know. I got a new setup along the way. The Seven of Swords, yeah. Goddess, Isis, Sun God, all Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirits of the highest love. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so look, there are certain relationships that you already realize that you also decided now to cut out. So perhaps that you need to, or perhaps that's what's happened, and now you feel on your own and sort of not disheveled, but like disorganized or just not dedication, okay? You completed your takeout, you were discerning in your swing of the sword. I have here the Queen of Swords, Libra. I have here Mars, the Tower, Aries, and Pluto effect. So some of you leaving relationship, but because it's the Queen of Swords, there could be trauma still left from either former relationships that now kind of weigh on you on this new inspired beginning that you're trying to like have a feel for it. It's sort of like the trauma hits with the nodes in Aries, North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra. It's not that you have to cut everything out. It's just, can you start leading with this new discernible state of mind? Now you're thinking outside of the box because you're being led to new places. That's what can kick off this, or that's what can build more momentum, or build the momentum so that you can keep momentum, right? And not continually fall back. It seems like a glitch, like the Queen of Swords and the Tower are glitches. Like from the past, like, oh, I met this wonderful person, maybe some red flags. Oh no, all of a sudden the mind wilds out, right? Nine of Swords. All of a sudden, old storylines from previous, in the body has kept those scores, right? Now, not dedicated anymore. Like mentally, you're checked out because you're all of a sudden in the past, right? And meanwhile, all this activity around you, you're trying to take on probably new deals, new contracts, and also manifest. You will come to see, though, in the future here clearly what that you are in the midst of, in between, right? And I think I've said this, in betwixt 1111, Four of Wands, the Venus in Aries. So you are in shift, you are in movement for stability, and because you were stable then and it was unsuccessful, this new beginning that marks a potential very great stability growing, goodness growing, it appearing in the world, but the shift still happening. Can you see it? It's not really even about faking it. It's like, can you manifest movement, the Star and the Ten of Cups? And it's not about the end. It's not about the end product or the goal or the end. It's like what's happening now is the shift, and you are not really able to see that you've healed and earned it's like you've earned your stripes and badges to move on, to go on now. That's what Mercury says. That's what God says. Go on now, child of God. Go on and expand. Build your momentum with this inspired spiritual action, the fire in you. Call it now. Bring the flame, okay, to your vision. Now let the flame burn bright out of that box, okay? Consumed by fire, consumed by animal instincts. Can your true divine essence, your love, the love of you, the love of the mother, okay, the energy, the energetics, the moon and the earth and the sun, okay, for love, for you, okay? The Seven of Swords, I know it. And the Six of Cups. Okay, your strategy continues to like get consumed by old. Okay, and then karma around you. It's like it seeks you. It tries to find you justice. Look at that. We talked about the owl yesterday. So the owl was very prominent symbol in yesterday's collective reading. Card number 11. Karma is your shift. Karma is you seeing the shift. Okay. Knight of Wands. So Sagittarius and Scorpionic, not shifting out, right? Your fear is that you cannot shift out and that you won't take this inspired action. It fell like on my Ace of Wands. I'm like, why did it fall on the Ace of Wands? Okay, but like you don't want to move right now because of the old. Because it foils your strategy and it makes you feel like not good. It makes you feel lesser, like you've been taken advantage of because of these previous relationships. I have Sun in Scorpio. I have Moon in Aquarius. These moons are very poignant. Moon in Aquarius, Moon in Sagittarius. The moon in Sagittarius now. The moon's the new moon in Sagittarius at the end of the year. What was the other moon? The Aquarius moon, full moon in the summer. So your fear is that you won't be able to move out of this and take inspired action to leave these tendencies behind, to fall back and foil sabotage, self-sabotage, right? The moon. And we said that I started the message earlier with the Chariot is here. So this is the original Ethereal Visions. It has the gold foiling that I freaking love. But look at the Five of Wands. So like perhaps you're blasting through it's like these old that is a message, right? The Nine of Cups, like where are you too overly satiated? What hasn't worked out that you may want? Wow, Ace of Wands, trying to peek out. And behind that is the Lovers, so Gemini, and the Four of Pentacles. Your choice is either to leave, to shift, to move, to do you want to continue to hold on to old ideals based in old trauma and unhealed visions and versions of you? Okay, Five of Wands, unhealed, unsatisfied visions and versions of you. Or do you want to shift out of that Four of Pentacles vibration, that Capricornian tendency to know where to go, know how the momentum, but not sticking. Okay, can you stick with it? That's ultimate Capricorn, actually gaining it, right? Like, don't wait too long, not much longer, right? The momentum is here, has built up somehow for you because somehow you have manifested it because you've healed a lot. Can you take this vision that is drenched probably in the very stark color, but will then become technicolor, right? And you will come to find that you were overly consumed and the shift was internal and now appears as a wish fulfillment as you drive out what needs to be gone, as you leave behind what needs to be removed. I freaking love the Seven of Swords, y'all. Okay, I hang out with Mercury, so don't talk about any any sort of like dark aspect. This is a very like enlightening card of constant. Are you gonna like? This is just a reminder. Like, who is it that you need to pay attention to? Yeah, you've gotten a lot of good advice. Now, can you stop receiving bad advice? Now, can you trust your intuition? Now, can you move out of these fights? Okay, now make the decision to move out of the fights, drop what needs to be dropped. If it was unsuccessful, hey, can you accept that it was unsuccessful? And there are a lot of visions that you don't even care if they're unsuccessful. You're actually happy that they didn't work out. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is beyond deception, okay? It's likely more self-deception because of the stalemate, because of actually knowing which direction to go, okay? Because of knowing what you hold on to is not a path with direction. It is not even a path. It is a stalemate. It is not growth. It is not a spiral up. It is stagnant. It is staleness, okay? Chamomile number 9. I gotta go. I might be late for my appointment. Peace, restoration, softness, purity, graceful power, inner peace, delight, and harmony. Reverse is disharmony, emotional distress, excess worry, exhaustion, anxiety. Okay? Leave all that behind. Take your leap of faith. Give yourself some relief. If you find yourself often triggered and consumed by small stresses, be aware that they accumulate, creating a chronic state of disharmony and fear. Chamomile today is reminding you to not project your fears onto life and others. Allow yourself a state of internal peace and give yourself the greatest love imagined. Chamomile, like deer energy, instills a contained center of innocence, warmth, and light within us. Deer blesses us with the power of gentleness to heal our wounds and the heart mind of wounded beings. The heart mind of wounded beings. Don't push hard to do the work. It's gentleness of spirit that heals all. So you don't have to push. I apologize, I smacked the thing. You don't have to push. You just have to have faith. Also, ease into it, right? Honor that you're already moving into it. Also the heart and the mind, where are you feeling it in the body? What needs to be disconnected and then let go? What thought, what feeling are small and inconsequential and of past and healed versions of you. Now, feel that, trust that, be you, feel new in you. Okay, honor you, no more fantasy. This is real. All the love, all the light. Thank you very much. I appreciate our energetic exchange. I appreciate your time. I am very grateful for you being here and honoring the message. And feel free to share. Feel free to hit thumbs up. Feel free to hit the like button if you want to support the channel. Or if you like the message, feel free to share it, comment, leave me a comment, talk to me, and subscribe, stick around. More messages to come, and I'll have sign readings for the full moon in Sag. I think I'm going to try to keep up with a new moon sign placement readings and full moon sign placement readings. So it's like a 2-week thing because every week the message is the same. I don't know. I'm not, I enjoy it's not like YouTube is not my full-time job. Can I say that? I'm trying to give you all a reason. They're all excuses. The real reason is that this is not my full-time job, and I have other jobs, and I love this. I love being on the YouTube because the voice and the editing, I can edit. And I can talk and talk. I'm gonna be late, y'all. I send you love, light. All love, all light. Productive violet and white light to surround you. All love to your heart center. All the purifying violet light to your mind and your higher mind. Thank you very much. I honor you. The Chariot! Y'all, you're busting through, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go. Talk to you very soon.